Okay, we're out here again. We're gonna work on this old car. Today's goal is to try to get the dash in here. We got the seats in and the roll bars out, and the dash. A couple days worth of work. So I got this dash that I've torn apart. Got the door and everything out of it, and we're gonna section it. I think I'm going to try to shove that top piece in first, and then try to shove in 3-piece the bottom. So I mean, or 2-piece the bottom, and it'll be 3 pieces all together. I'm going to take it and section this piece off, section that part off, and then we're going to weld it all in solid. But we're going to try to put that dash in this hole. All right. Wish me luck. Alright, I got marked with a marker all the way across this thing. Here where I'm going to butcher this top section of this dash off. So we're going to end up with just this piece. We're going to fit it. So I'm going to cut this all off here and see how I get this to fit. Alright, so now I'm left with this top section cut off. I ordered new vents. These are pretty costly. But I'll, at some point, if I ever go put a defroster in, I'll have the stock looking vents. So now we're going to see what we got to do to fit this section in with the bars. And then hopefully I eyeballed this just right to fit this piece up to it. We'll see. Alright, so I can't get it to go in, so I'm going to actually quarter it. I'm going to do it with the least amount of weld surface. So I'm going to cut right through that vent, and then I'm going to get it up in there. Okay, so I've quartered this. And I got this upper piece in here sitting now, all the way across. I'm going to come in and tack it to get this one solid piece, and then I'm going to quarter that lower section and fit it up around that bar on each side. And well, right now I'm going to tack this together. Alright, I got that dash bed welded, or the dash, the upper part welded. I got it shoved in here along its factory seam edge. So now I just got to come in here. I'm going to quarter the bottom and then work it up on this bar until I get it to touch, and then tack it together there in the center. So we got the upper part in. I got these vent pieces coming, and I may attempt to cut because the dash pad used to come through here, right here. I may attempt to just cut it off and put the upper part of the dash pad on. We'll see how it goes. Alright, I'm going to cut right here in the middle, and then I'll slowly trim each side until I get it to fit up in there. I'm probably going to end up cutting this whole center section out, but I'm going to use this to know that I got the close to the right shape. And you never know, I might get lucky. I might be able to put the glove box in, the dash and all that, but my plan is now to put all the gauges in, make a really cool custom dash. So right now we're just going to cut it in half and see what happens. Okay, I've slowly round and fit that until it goes up here and fits in the way it's supposed to. So I'm going to tack it all together now and move on to the other piece. All this stuff's going to end up being blended in, like that hole that's there. You'll never know it's there by the time I'm done. But we'll get this piece tacked in and then start working on fitting that other piece over there. Alright, so I got this section tacked in. We'll go over there and fit the other side up, get that quarter put in, and then we'll decide how we're going to make this look pretty. Alright, so I got the next quarter piece. I slid it up in here and marked the bar where it's going to be. So I got this, I'm going to cut it out and slowly fit it up in there. Marks. We'll cut that out and then get this piece to fit up in there and then tack it in. Okay, I got this part of the dash fitted and I got it all tacked. So I got it roughed back in. And it's probably the quits for the night and this video. But the dash is fitted around that bar. Pretty good, it looks like. And it's back in the car. So now I'm probably gonna put that switch box in there, so that'll be modified. And probably cover this whole front panel, and I'll cover the dashboard and all the holes. And then I'll get this thing all fully welded in and start fitting the gauges. But we're done for the day, I think. So we roughed the dash in. I think it looks pretty good. That's what he wanted. Alright, you like this kind of stuff? Check back in.